Hello and welcome everybody to STREAMYARD Sucks, the penultimate edition, but the last edition for the legitimate replacements for STREAMYARD. Next week is just going to be Mad Scientist edition. Probably won't last long, but it'll be worth a try. I am joined here by Isaac 55645, also known as Isaac. How you doing, sir?
Good. Happy to be here. I really enjoyed Restream so far, and last week was a little bit of a disappointment. So I'm really
A
looking
little
forward
bit.
to hopefully getting some more positivity from this today. Hope to see what we can get out of it. That's for sure.
Yeah. So we will kick the tires here in a little bit, but we got Comics Dad going, can't be here for this. Having mine and the Mrs. Stream tonight. Mo, feel free to reach out and compare notes. Absolutely. And the Nerd Files say, will this be the best one? Well, we'll see. This is for us to know and for everyone else to find out. So, and then of course, couldn't keep it professional for too long. Nerd Files is asshole. So,
With the avocados.
the
Yeah.
avocados, not even my
That's
thing.
information I never needed
Moxie
to know
Dame.
either. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Could have lived without knowing that. Yep.
So we will get right into it here. So as you can, well, you probably can't tell. You have no idea. But this is a custom background, not anything special. I just go to Pexels, PEXELS.com. It's a wonderful, free, legitimately free stock site, like loyalty free and actually free. And you can get some really good, like that intro. That I just overlaid some numbers on top of that video that somebody had on Pexels. It's like they got some legitimately good stuff on there. So it's very good. And I loaded it on there, and my intro loaded up. I changed the music because once again, word to the wise: when somebody says it's copyright free, royalty free, they're kind of full of crap most of the time. It wasn't. I got claimed on each time I played it.
Yep.
This was straight out of YouTube audio library, so I know I'm good.
And they're
Mr.
done.
Nice. EVMUX is so far the best for me. Yeah. And I'll get into it. And I messed with it a lot earlier, just because I know this is like, you can really go in like down to the brass tacks and really like kind of like get some stuff. Hail all, Clinton House. Hello, sir. Always been a supporter right from the get-go. I really appreciate it. So, all right. So as you can tell, those are pretty slick, but we're going to get into everything here. So let's just get right into it. So what we're in right now, in regards to how EVMUX shows things, we're in what's called dynamic scene. That is like what most people are going to use 90% of the time. Me? We're going to show you that later. You can actually do pro scenes for the paid, which you can really do some crazy stuff with it. And I'll just throw stuff on the screen while we're doing it, and we'll see how it works. So, pro scenes is more like an OBS kind of method of constructing your scenes, and it gets really interesting. And I'm glad they have dynamic, because that's for your not novices, but people that just want an out of the box solution. Pro scenes are like for people like me. I want to see how much crap I can get to work on here. And if you want a really good example of that, you would go check out Real Tomby's channel. He really knows how to make scenes in EVMUX. He's been using it for a while. And hail, how appropriate that Isaac's on. Hail to Tomby. He's stateside right now looking for a place to live. So
Absolutely.
Took him 250 years, but he finally got the message. So
Yeah, I was streaming. They're making their way down the East Coast, and looks like
Mhm.
they're having a great time. So
Yeah. So good luck to them, and watch out for those watch out for the interstate drivers. They're something. And do not speed in Virginia. They will pull you over if you go 5 over. That has nothing to do with the stream, but you've been warned, everybody out there. So all right. So let's get into it. Layers. So right now, what I have at my disposal here is I can do a logo overlay, which is, it's what you get. It's actually not as an offensive logo. It's not bad if you just use the free version. That's not the worst I've ever seen. It's actually kind of like,
I mean, it's better than a retarded looking duck, I guess.
yeah, or anything else. Yeah. So it's kind of soft and out of the way. Not bad. And you can actually go like nuts if you want to.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. You can change the size. You can do video clips like you saw in the beginning. I'm not going to put you through that again. You can do video overlays, which actually comes with some, so we can actually do this if you really want to. It kind of looks awful, but you know, if you want to do that, you can also. This is my Streamlab, by the way. So if you want to scan that and give me a donation, that's fine. I will never beg for money. I'm not DSP. I can actually grow a beard, but so
Mhm.
anyways, so you can do stuff like that. And the cool part is, this is really cool. You can do AI generated overlays. Like it'll actually give you the ability to. So let me go to the
That is
comments
pretty
here.
cool.
What is the site? Oh, the site is. Let me go in here. Let's see how it looks. The site is Pexels. There's a few. I'll give you the ones that I use. Pexels.com. Pixabay. Unsplash is getting a bit big for its britches. I used to like it, but now they have a lot of stuff that's kind of cordoned off behind pro paying sites. But Pixabay and Pexels are amazing. So
I have to check those out because I'm looking to make some more graphics for a second channel right
they're
now,
amazing because you can
and I
really
need to
put some
try
stuff.
that.
Honestly, okay, so if anybody's seen me on Leighton Games GCA, which I'm assuming almost everybody here has, that background is a doctored, pretty heavily doctored version, and the base graphics come from a guy based out of Spain. Can't pronounce his name because it's like one of those really hard original Spanish names. But he makes a lot of really good graphics, and I just kind of use those as kind of parts and pieces. But Pexels, like I said, has incredibly high quality graphics that you can use for free. You can attribute them if you want to, but it's not necessary. So
Really, that's cool.
yeah. I'm going to attribute to him. I want to. You could throw him some money, which I'm going to do because he's just amazing, like his quality. So,
And
anyways,
that's one of those things when they don't force you to do it and they have a good product, it makes you want to because they're not being weird like that. It's just like these guys are great. I want to support them
yeah,
type
and
thing.
he has some good sliders to put text over, like next scene. He's got all kinds of really useful stuff for stream. So
Very
I'll
cool.
make sure I get it coming up here. But anyway, so we have different backgrounds, and let's try the AI for the background. So first of all, this is not AI. This is just a video gradient, just kind of a nice, simple one. And then we got one that's a little more interesting. So let's generate with AI. I'm going to say a waving American flag. There we go. I don't. Oh, you get credits too, so that's okay. I got it for the month. Let's use it. And why not use it for the best country on earth?
That's right.
So, enhance prompt with AI. Okay, generate. So I'm generating. Wow, it changed it to an American flag gently billowing in the breeze on a sunny day. The stars and stripes vivid and patriotic. All right, I like where this is going.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, let me copy that
Pretty
and I'll
cool.
drop it in here. That's pretty based. Okay. Oh, you can even download it too if you wanted to keep it. So I think it only does picture, but I don't care. That's pretty slick. So that's
That's pretty
AI
great.
generated right there. Oh, and there goes my camera. Thank you. Piece of,
But still, that's a very nice thing to have impromptu in the middle of a stream. You need to change it up, you know?
yeah,
It's
no, and you
pretty
get and
cool.
each one costs a credit, so you get 20 a month, which I think is plenty good. So
Mhm.
so let me just drop that in there. Pretty awesome.
I like that.
Uh yeah, that is pretty Pixabay has been taken. Yes, okay. So they are marking that now, Mr. Nice. You are correct. They actually show you if it might get copyright hit. So far, I've used some stuff on the Monday Hangover and nothing's got hit. So they let you know if there's a possibility it's going to get content matched. So they've done a good job of letting you know that. So far, nothing I've created from that has gotten hit. I've been very careful, and they've been very good about showing me whether it be music or video. So good looking out though. You always got to be careful about that, no matter how hard you try. Oh, Zhu Sheng Hao, hello.
Up, Mike.
He's a patriot though. It's all right. He came back. He was countryside for a little while.
He was repping your GCA shirt too
I
down
saw that. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it was awesome.
awesome.
Yeah, Idaho Mike, thanks for stopping in, man. So let's see how many. Okay, cool. So as with Restream and some other sites, and StreamYard does it, but I have a few watching on you. I have 5 watching on YouTube and 2 watching on X. Liking it so far. We're gonna kick the tires here. I'm really gonna get into it, but so far the AI background that's pretty slick.
Mhm.
If you want to just go with if a topic changes suddenly and you're just like, well, let's and you can download it and keep it, which is a really nice touch. They didn't have to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be
So,
very relevant if you're in something and need to change it up like immediately. That to have that tool there is pretty cool,
yeah. So
pretty awesome.
we'll go back into that. Okay. So the other cool thing is here. The only thing I don't like, the everything like all the comments and stuff and all the controls are on the left and everything's on the right. That is a complete nitpick. It's not that big of a deal, but it is kind of odd because everything else is based off the right side of the screen.
Mm.
Uh, but honestly, having everything on the left is pretty nice too. I think I could get used to it. That's not as bad as I thought it'd be. One problem I'm having, and this happens with StreamYards, is the comments they're coming in, but I'm not automatically scrolling, so it keeps kind of ducking and not following. And I don't know, it might be something I did, but oh, there we go. Okay, video is desync of audio. Really?
Really?
Let me check
I'm
that
gonna
out.
check that out on the YouTube
Yeah.
side. Let's see.
Uh,
Not on my end. It's on my end. YouTube's perfect. So
yeah. Let me. I'm very curious about that. Let me go to
I
my.
think that's just you, Hook. I think your internet sucks right now because I'm looking.
No,
Um,
it's a good heads up though. I'd rather him bring that up, even if it is on his end, so I know what's
yeah,
going on.
Smoo and Nerd Slap are saying it's good. It's perfect on my end too. I mean, my camera's low grade, but like the visuals are.
Yeah, I'd never been out of sync,
Yeah,
so
Hook.
I mean, not that I know.
I think
Let's see.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Let me check. I want to check though. Give me a second. Let's try live. There we go. Let's listen. Wait, they really make it hard for you to get to your like. Yeah, no, I'm fine. Perfect. I
And the
just said
latency is very low as well. I'm noticing only like a 5 second delay on
that's
YouTube.
nice.
Yeah, it's about 5 seconds from from when we
Big mouth.
speak to
Okay.
you. So
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. You got it. I'm sure that won't be used against me. But
probably not.
no. So we can do this. This is my least favorite. And then we could do this. Haha. Whoa. There we
That's a
go.
little scary right there. Jump scare, man.
There you go. Whoa. And then that. I like the transitions. Not all of them. Yeah, thanks, Idaho Mike.
Yeah, they're pretty smooth compared to the other sites that just flash on and off. There's a nice transition here. So
So yeah, and then it also lets you do some other things like drop some background music into it. Just like whatever. But you can put your own stuff in there. And they have a soundboard. So there you go.
well, I can think of one famous clip that the GCA might use for certain streams.
Yeah. Replace sound. So you can only have 6 sounds on here, but you can replace them. So that's good.
Cool.
No flicker either. Yeah, no flicker. All right. So here, let's get into the parts that I kind of like, but there's also some kind of like, I wish I could have some granular control. They make it a little hard to work with, but so I'm using custom badges, but they're not really custom. They're just like, you can change the size and everything, like have them get bigger, have them get smaller. You can change the color. You can choose a different style, which they have all kinds of different crazy kind of like
I like that. Yeah.
yeah, I mean these are, as far as like actually sound design options for somebody that is actually in the business, is what I do for a living. And like some of these are not my favorite. They're kind of like all right, but I wish I could really get in there and like really edit these, but I can't. But I mean, honestly, seriously, you're probably going to find something that you like, and they show the transitions too while you're looking at it. I think most people might go with this. There's 2 that come with it, but here, let me make that smaller. But it's nice to have the option to just kind of go nuts and just really kind of change the sizes and make them whatever you want. So
Yeah, that's much better. That's
yeah,
less
yeah, yeah.
invasive.
And
Yeah.
you get different font options, which only a few of them are useful because you have this. What is this?
Oh, that's I can't even make that out. It just
Oh,
looks like I have glaucoma or something.
oh, hey. And I just got a notification that Drew's here.
Hey,
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, what
Wow.
happened? What happened to your
Yeah, I'm
camera
good. I
there?
turned it off for a minute.
Oh, did you? Okay. Sorry. Didn't know if you were ready yet. Okay, so let's just woof, I need to change that font. That is awful. So
yeah,
yeah,
that
but
is.
you'll have ones like this. That one's okay. I like Poppins because that one's incredibly readable. And for whatever reason, they're all bold. And
Yeah,
they give you a preview in regular. So it's a bit odd. How you doing? We're
pretty
just going
great.
through the basics and stuff. So far so good. Oh, you can put frames on everybody. That's slick.
I
Okay.
like that. Yeah. Can you
And you can
customize to each person, or is it all the same? Do you know?
it looks like it's there you go. Ooh, there you go. You can put
I
all
like
kinds of
that
stuff
one.
in here.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah. So, you can
That's pretty
change the
cool, though.
color.
Yeah.
Oh, the color can change. Yeah, okay. This is so extra, but we're gonna leave it here because I don't care. Because it's also gonna test out the compression of the stream. We're gonna see how well it holds up with me changing all this stuff. So we'll just leave it awful like that. You can multi-stream. Yes, that I am doing. Is it using the AV1 algorithm? I don't know. It seems to be. Seems to be doing a very good job of keeping it clean and fast. I think Isaac said it's like 5 seconds delay, which everything else has been 10.
Okay, I'll count it down. So
Please do.
5 seconds. Yeah,
5 seconds. That's
exactly.
great.
Yeah, that's it.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Ooh, I'm liking that.
that's pretty slick compared to what last week was. One stream was like a minute almost. Half.
One stream live was just like awful, and you couldn't even rewind. It was just everything was awful about that. I actually canceled and told them like, you guys are a
You,
scam, basically.
you suck.
Yeah, I have
Uh,
more than that. Yeah.
yeah.
So, anywho,
I found
so, huh?
That's
What's
cool.
up?
Dark mode gives me the option.
Oh yeah, that's
Dark
always
mode.
nice.
Okay, I need to. Is that in settings?
No, it's right
No,
at the
it's
bottom.
right
It's
there in front. It's at the bottom. There's a little sunshine.
It's right next to the full.
Oh, I see the moon. Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
that's better. I
When
activated.
I came in, it was
Fantastic.
really bright than I'm used to, and I just clicked that.
So the great thing about this is the overlays. If you're savvy enough, which it's a bit hard to figure it out, but you can make videos like this that's really distracting. But you can make video overlays if you make it in Apple QuickTime. There's a certain codec which allows you to make like transparent overlays. So if you're savvy enough, yeah, or you can stream avatar. Yeah, so it's pretty slick. And this is the only like these like where I bring up comments that I like, because everything else is so extra and takes forever. Here, I'll show you. It's ridiculous. It's like awful. I hate it. Luckily, this is here and it saves it from being like totally awful. Then we have like this one where it goes like loop, and that one's too bad. But then you got this one, which is just like, oh my goodness.
I feel like that should be more for like super chats. Personally, the bigger presentation.
Yep. And see, all that's like, I like this one. Just let's get to it. So at least I have that. I can't update anything. I can put the logo on there if I wanted to, which is the original one I was going to do. I add it now. And that's what all right. So I never fit. Yeah, it's horrible. It's just badly programmed, and they take your money. I can't customize it on brand for paying $15 a month or 19. It doesn't matter if it's 5. If I'm paying and I can't change my brand, what's the point? The whole point of your YouTube channel is your brand. So I'm getting a lot of viewers on X. That'll work. So let's see here. All right. Enough of that. Let's get into, well, I know you just joined, Drew, but what do you think thus far?
Yeah, I'm just noticing the private chat. You can do it to the group, which I'm normally used to, or you can do it individually. So
I like that feature. Yeah.
Yeah, that is nice.
I just sent
That
it
is nice.
to the group and then to Isaac, and then I can switch it back to and just Mo.
I like that. Yeah. Say one person's having a technical difficulty. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. And what's this button on the side here? Let me try it. Hold on. Did you hear that, Isaac?
All I heard was you saying hello. Nothing.
Did you hear that, Drew? When I said hello?
I don't think so.
No. So I can just walkie-talkie you if I hold it on the side. Like, let's see. Hold on.
No. I couldn't hear you at all.
That's crazy. So yeah, you can walkie-talkie people in the middle. This gosh darn camera. I got a loose wire.
That's pretty cool though, because if you're if one person's having a particular issue, you can cut your cam and then quickly tell them, "Hey, fix your mic or something," or your dog's barking or whatever. You know.
Yeah, and for me, it showed up like a little a block with a mic up and down from as Mo talked, and then it went away.
Like cool! So we can walkie-talkie people. That's okay. I'm liking that. It's much better than one stream, which is like raise your hand and then everybody sees it. So you're the asshole if you don't let them talk.
The viewers see it as well.
Yeah,
I didn't like that.
That would have been great if it was private. Go ahead.
Well, for example, like if somebody says something untoward, for copyright, or whatever, some kind of stream harm, you're like, hey, F-head, don't do that. You just did a thing. Yeah,
I'll play the stream back, you son of a gun.
I don't know that they can't hear it in the chat either. It's just between.
No, I think it's on mine.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
So, it's like pull you over to the corner. I got pulled into the corner.
Yeah, it's like, hey, look at you little shit. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
All right, this is some super coordinate. Yeah, I like that.
I like that feature quite a lot, to be honest. That's pretty cool.
I was on Restream, but this is looking pretty nice. So another thing, audience and panel, up to 12 participants, which is you're pushing chaos at that point, but you can do it if you want to. So if you really wanted to, if you wanted to interview an entire starting football team, you could do it. It's possible.
Yeah, like
all 11.
Mario Kart, right? The new Mario Kart?
Yeah, you could have 12 people
in
there. Okay. All right. I'm liking it. Luckily, I'm going to be able to test out both for the GCA and anything else we're going to use it on. So one thing they also do is they also have banners. So you can do banners like this or a ticker. So those are pretty nice looking.
Yep, I've seen banners and tickers for like if like say on Monday Hangover when you guys are going, what's up, Smoo? When you're going like who would win, who do you want, which movie do you guys want type of deal for for super chats. You can see who is in the lead kind of based on that banner, and that'd just be an extra kind of visualization that would help my retard ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, at least I
can see that getting out of control real quick, and people trying to mess me up during the super chats where they're like, "All right, here's a super chat," and they just go like make like.
But only the host can do it, right? Is that the deal?
I don't know. Somebody tried to do it to me.
How do you do it?
I don't see a button for it.
Oh, so it's just the host in the seat.
Where is it located on your
So under private chat, you have it's got looks like a walkie-talkie with a little radio coming out of the side, the upper left-hand corner.
I do not see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. I can do it to both you guys. All right.
That's funny.
All right. Are we good?
To make it even more private, you can cut your camera, do that, and then jump back, and the viewers will have no idea. So it's pretty cool.
Ticker at the bottom or the top. All right. That's pretty slick. I'm not a big fan of tickers, though, so that's not really a big deal for me.
But you could just bring it up if there's a current need for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like here's the stats for Transformers versus, the Patriot or whatever the thing is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can totally do that. But here, great segue. So we have sufficiently kick the tires and everything, because there's a lot of stuff. It even has a little option where I can not listen to people in the green room, or I can just have it like, hey, I'm ready. I can hear it in the background. So that's another thing. But I think we've sufficiently hit everything here. But here's where it really gets interesting.
What's this bottom thing over here? It says listen offstage feeds.
So if I put you in the back, I can hear you. Unlike StreamYard where you're silent, I can actually hear you. So if you have like a producer, they can talk while you're on stream.
Yeah, can we do that right now?
Yeah, let me take you off.
Put me in the back.
Yeah, remove from scene. All right. Yeah.
I can hear Drew. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, I'm better.
So, okay. So this is oh no, what happened? What's going on here? There we go. So this is what's called the dynamic scene. So I changed it. Okay. This is called the dynamic scene, and this is called a pro scene. Sorry. This pro scene allows us to go crazy and customize things. Like I can take us on screen and make us really small and have us take up a certain portion and just kind of flop you around and everything like that. Or I can just put it back the way it was. And we could take the background and make that just really small for no reason. And you can layer stuff. So let me put that back to the way it was. Yeah. You obviously want to get this set up before you start streaming, but we're just going to mess with it. So when I hit add new layer, I have multiple options. I can add a caption. So what? Okay. Animated. Oh, wow. Yeah, you can go really crazy in here. You can have it say play only once, so you can have it be like a, let's see here. Yeah, so I could just kind of.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So I could, I can have it play once, and if I want it to happen, I'll just click on it and go, animate. Let's see. I don't have a dimension.
Well, yeah. Can you like highlight a poll in the chat? Like after you have a poll in the chat, can you?
Let's see.
Yeah. Maybe do that. Can you put a poll and then give the current?
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Media files there, generated image, apps and widgets. Let's see. So, don't know if you can do that, but I mean, you could add pretty much anything. Oh, polls. You can start a poll, add the scene. Oh, cool. So, yeah, it looks. Chart. Yeah, show legends. So, we could just have, all these options shown here. Let's see, show title, an EVMUX poll. Let's see if I can add.
How many voting options can you put in this poll?
Just the 5. Let's find out.
Yep.
More.
More. There you go.
I'm detecting secret memer usage for this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just going until it tells me to stop.
Looks like you're running out of colors.
It's still going though. I'm up to 22. Yeah, I ran out of colors, but I can, change them and,
Oh,
there you go.
So I can go. It's insane. I'm up to 25 right now. But you can actually that QR takes you to the poll, or you can copy the link, and I can drop it in the chat. Which that's a nice small link.
Let me try the QR.
Oh, it made the HTTPS. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Sorry, I blocked you. Go ahead.
Me?
So no, not you.
So it says, whatever, EVMUX poll. Please choose one of the following. I want to choose C. There's a lot. You voted.
I'll choose option C as well, I guess, to see.
Oh yeah, so there you go. So it's numbering them. You can barely see it, guys, but it's actually picking things. So, All right. So yeah, okay.
That's
So
cool. I like
this
that
is
a lot. Yeah.
this
Super
is
easy.
not an on the fly option at all. You want to take care of this before you get on stream, but it's not meant to be that, and I'm not going to sell it as that. That's not what it's for. So let's go back to okay. How do I edit this? Oh, I can change transitions. So let's see. Default fade in. Let's see. Zoom in, zoom out, save. So let me change. Okay. Whew. I could do that. That was kind of janky, but yeah. All right. Where's my options here? Sorry, let me try to get back into it. My bad, guys. How do I fix this? There we go. Layers. Okay. All right. So, looks like it got a little janky. All right.
Yeah, so you put the link in the chat. I can't really click on it or copy and paste. I don't know what you're trying to do with there.
Yeah, I was just messing around with it. So that's cool. You can do it on the fly. That's useful because I don't like as most people know, I don't like jumping into straw poll because I got to jump off the screen and stuff, but I can do it right from here. All right. That's pretty slick. All right, let's see what else we got.
Yeah, that link in the chat I clicked on through YouTube, watching on the YouTube side, and that's how I got
worked on there.
It worked on there. That's how I voted. Yeah.
Through
the back room here, I could not click on it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was stuck.
Yep. It has to be from YouTube.
Yeah, which is fine.
So there you go. So I have that. I can. Oops.
All right, I got a question. We have a minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I go into settings and it has beautification. Do you know what that means? Or
that means remove the blemishes on your face. Let's try it.
Oh, we're gonna get pretty.
Something like,
are we?
I'm so pretty. Do I don't. Okay.
So that's under settings. You said.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
so let me turn it up.
It does say something like this feature requires significant computer resources and is not recommended unless you have a GPU. Enabling it without suitable hardware may lead to unexpected behavior such as audio sync issues or video lags.
All it does is make you look like you're made of rubber. That's all.
Am I pretty now? Do you think I'm pretty? That's so beautiful, huh?
There's a sliding scale.
It's gonna make Isaac a V2.
Did that do anything to me?
It
just
removes,
makes you look
it removes any features from your face. It's like you just turn into like a clay
it makes you look like
I turned it off.
Like
like right here where there's nothing wrong with that. It's bone structure. It just says no away. So yeah,
it took away my bone structure.
Yeah, you look like the T1000 when they're almost done changing into somebody. So, okay, let's add some more stuff. Let's go crazy. All right, so media files. Oh, that's the other thing. I could play a media file and have it play not through YouTube. If I have the actual media file downloaded, I can just play it. So let's so I can just I can put that right there. That's the background, but I can have it play. But in this scene, you can actually add media to the stage. So I can do this. This is back to the original one. So I can add media. Like here's my thumbnail for there's my Mo's Game Room thumbnail.
That's pretty cool.
And it can do videos too, so it'll run it through the server as opposed to choppily grabbing it off YouTube if you really need to. So, all right, let's go back.
How does my virtual background look compared to other things?
That's pretty actually clean.
I think it looks good.
Yeah. All right, let's all try it then. Mine's probably gonna be janky, but
so is that under settings as well?
Yep.
Yes.
Settings, virtual background. And then you can pick one of them. Oh, I like this one.
Even blurring seems to work. Let's see.
This one's a little bit tougher than the other one. Your hair is a little.
My hair's getting eaten, yes. But I have a green screen, so it's not. This is one of the best ones I've seen. It's not even close. Yeah, yours is good, even though you only have one ear. But considering as much as is going on in your background, that's not bad. So
yeah, it probably depends on the one. The first one I tried was better.
Let's see here.
Pretty slick right there. That very well. Yeah.
What's going on, everyone?
I don't like this
what I'm
one.
trying to see.
Yeah. Okay. So give me a second here. I think somebody asked like how many people you can get in here. Up to 12. You can get up to 12 in here. So you can have one host and 11 guests, which is pretty slick. That's as much as you want. You don't want to go you don't want to even go beyond 10. That gets crazy. So.
Well, could there be a situation where it would work for that? Not if you're all yelling about stuff, but if you're all just like watching something, maybe.
Yeah, but then I have this where I'm like, where nobody heard that except for Drew.
Yeah. If anybody saw the Las Vegas FNT with Ryan Kinnell,
Yeah,
Good luck.
he was getting pretty vocal.
Oh yeah,
He had some liquid courage.
No, it would be like shut up. Like
That too, yeah.
Even though I like it, I think British
That FNT with Ryan was fantastic. That was one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
I was loving every minute. I was there too.
It was his birthday too, and they're just like, you know what? Have fun.
Oh my goodness, yeah, he was. It's amazing how well he works when he's like that. There's a few beginning episodes when I still had a lot of stage fright. It was like 100 degrees out, and I was like, I'm gonna have a few drinks. And, no. He was just like, yeah, I'm fine, and he's just like, yeah. So that's pretty good. So let's see here. Dang, what else we got? Layers. Yeah, the layers go insane, man. We can let's just add crap. I'm just gonna throw stuff on here. I don't care. All right, there's everybody that's watching. I can actually add that.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, and it'll only show what's active, so it gives you Rumble, Facebook, all that stuff. Apparently, if you stream to Facebook, you can make a good amount of money on there. I'm gonna try it soon. I just don't want to dox my real name. Huh? On Facebook. That's what all the major streamers are like. Yeah, dude, stream on Facebook. You'll make money.
Wow.
That sounds
just because random people on Facebook.
No, they just
boomers will watch it.
I don't know. They don't know
why.
They just know it. They just know it is, and it's from bigger names. So it's like, yeah.
All right. How many can you stream to with your?
You can. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. I think here. Let me pull up. You know what? That's a good segue. Let me pull up a private tab with the pricing and features, so then I can share my screen here. Start now for free.
Smooth says, "Where's the option for MySpace?" Ask Tom.
Well, it does. It does have custom. It does have custom.
Make a MySpace one.
There you go. Yeah. A MySpace. I never got into that. I was barely into Facebook.
Really? Oh, that was the best.
Because you had to go to college to get into Facebook, and I hadn't graduated, so I didn't get an invite.
I got into college. I got into Facebook through the military. If you had a military email address, you could get in. If you had a .edu and .mil.
That was me. I was out of college, so I couldn't get in. So I think that was probably the best. At that point, it wasn't that bad. Now it's
MySpace was awesome. I don't care what they say, because you could do HTML and make custom sounds, make custom backgrounds. Like, it was amazing. Then everyone's like, go to Facebook, and I'm like, this is crap. What are you talking about?
Type in prize comments to join. So you can do giveaways, which you got to be real careful with that. You don't want to just be like, sure. No, you got to have like some kind of randomizer. Otherwise, you will get lit up. So I took.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of legal stuff when it comes to that. Sweepstakes.
Well, it borders on gambling in some cases too, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
There's a lot of gray area. You got to have lawyers ready to go. And
so I like this one. Here we go. This one's pretty fun.
Okay. See, I like that.
So we can just.
What, you can just type in there?
You can type in what you want to do. Let's see here. App settings. And we can be
like a challenge, right? If you wanted to get enough super chats to,
Yeah, no, you can, yeah. So you can do this. All right.
So like Mo shaves his beard.
Mo shaves beard. And then you go. All right. So
Isaac grows a beard.
Isaac grows. Beard and
it's kind of weird how it's inverted.
Yeah, well, because it goes around. So here we go.
I see. Yeah.
So and you can change it, but I'm trying to build suspense. And
I like it.
Chet shaves palms. There you go. So, and then you could clear the winner, I guess. And, you can take it down and just keep going. But, or I can, you can do a 60-second spin, which is just like, why would you do that?
Awesome.
But I like having the option. Ooh.
Oh, that's trippy right there. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, this feels like a side quest of like a PlayStation 1 game, but still, it's neat that it's there,
But you have an option. So if you want to go back there. Oh, but that's the other thing. I could put that pie chart. We could have a different scene. Isaac,
there you go. Get on that. Start working.
Yeah. I'm putting the trimmers away for a while. We'll let it.
I got the comments going. Let's see here. Like that bang was pretty loud. Yeah,
Nerd
I know.
files.
You can turn it off. So rigged. Yeah. Go shave your palms, chat. If you don't understand that reference, go listen to some old Cheech and Chong. So we have this where let's just keep throwing some stuff up here. I want to go through this entire thing. I paid for it. I will have fun with it. All right. So giveaway, QR code, audio visualizer.
Hello.
Interesting.
I got it. Yep.
Let's see, settings. Settings are borked. They won't let me do anything. Oh, here we go. Classic LEDs.
What would this be good for?
I don't know. I have no idea. You can round the corners.
I mean, I could see it being a good effect for like a Yo Pops DJ stream or something.
Oh yeah. Wow, dude! Like all of the options, you could
or
go.
If two people are getting into.
So if you have background music, single layer. So if you wanted to show, so it'll let me show it from a audio source. So if you wanted to show it from, I don't know, but it like literally gives you amplitude, radial spectrum. Like this is literally like professional level like spectrum. You can go nuts. You have this, you have that. That's weird. Wow. Reflex bars. Afuera. Or you didn't use the camera. Yeah, that's true. But you have options. So let's let me get that one off there. All right. Let's keep going.
That's true. If you're not using a camera, if you're not on a camera.
Yeah. Oh.
More of a.
You know what? This might be the option because Restream loves their Ukraine bullshit. I can pull up any Bible verse.
I like that.
All right. Let's see. I think that makes it right there. Let's see.
That is pretty cool.
Let's see. I just searched it. And you can change the font.
I like that very much. That's cool for presentations and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you pulling that from?
There's a Bible app on here, and it's like default, as opposed to giving me all the Ukraine overlays that I could possibly imagine.
Opposite ends of the spectrum, and I'm definitely liking this one. That's for sure.
That's unless you're a cretin or no, I'm just kidding. But that's nice. I'm gonna leave that up there. I feel it feels wrong to delete the Bible, so we'll just put that right there.
Bible is based. That's awesome.
I don't know.
That is really cool.
Stone Cold said.
Oh, we even stumped DJ Smoo. We got Smoo on one. Based, yeah. That might just be it, because if they're putting the Bible in there, they got a little bit of basedness to them.
Yeah,
so that might be
level of baseness.
I'm trying to be
awesome.
Yes, I'm trying to be as as professional as I can, but I really like that.
Objective.
Yes, I'm trying to be objective. Yes, and not tired and old, and forgetting words all the time. All right, let's go into more layers here. All right, let's see. Apps and widgets. These are all in apps and widgets, and the best part is you can do an RTMP ingest. So if you want to play games, and the real Tomby does this all the time, you can have this come right from your OBS or your Prism. If you're more based and you don't like people that are douchebags like OBS, but you can bring in a screen to show like gameplay. So you can feed it in through your OBS. So you can actually have another stream, a quality stream come in, as opposed to trying to do StreamYard, which looks like crap. So let's see here. What else we got? Apps and widgets. I got a clock, countdown timer. They actually have Buy Me a Coffee and Ko-Fi. So
Buy Me a Coffee's good.
yeah, Buy Me a Coffee. You can
Yeah,
add
I like
that.
them.
So you can do that, and if you send, I don't have Buy Me a Coffee. Sorry, guys.
I know Jay
but-
has it.
So, but if you do it, it'll actually respond and it'll show like, "Hey, you got a donation." You know.
That's
So it'll
pretty
actually,
cool.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good for me to have.
I think I'm
I
gonna do
have
that.
an account. I don't.
Someone
wanna
was
use it now.
recommending that site to me recently, and I was thinking about
Well, yeah,
it.
you could do it. Buy Me a Coffee is just a normal thing, but you could also put Buy Me a Book, Buy Me a Pizza type deal.
Really, that's pretty cool. I
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
a little fun thing.
Especially as like a smaller creator, that's a pretty cool thing to have.
Yeah.
Let's see. And a lot of the other ones are text apps. Oh, we got video effects. What is that? I'm afraid now. Oh, there you go.
What is that for? Okay, just effects.
It's fireworks. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can do like overlays. So if you wanted to do like a kind of, I know he's fallen out of favor with a lot of people, but like, yeah, you can do like professional level like transitions. So you go like like you went on a Fox News or a or breaking news or something like that. You could probably find like an overlay that'll do that, or make your own. So
yeah, that's good for live streams when you're doing something, whatever, maybe a 12-hour and something happens.
Toby did that. The real Toby did that when I was driving. It scared the shit out of me. I was driving by a construction site, and the fireworks were like "Blam!" and I was just like, "Oh!" I was like, "Toby!" So I was like, "What are you doing, man?" So it's
that's funny. Yeah, FCC has rules for the radio where they're not allowed. You're not allowed to do police sirens and stuff.
Well, I probably shouldn't be
really?
listening or watching to. Yeah. Yep. That was my fault for not paying more attention. Oh, why? We got a whiteboard. Here we go.
Oh, perfect. I would like this feature.
All right. So let's see here. Let's once again, this is not made to be on the fly. I am not saying that to be so. And by the way, these are all layerable, so you can just
Well, yeah, like Mo, like if you're trying to explain something and I'm just a artard, like you could draw it right here, right?
Mm-hmm. So let's move everybody over here. There we go. Most favorite sound while he's driving. All right. So I could be like, so I double click to draw.
Well, that's good if you have to visualize something quickly, even.
Yeah, just a quick, like, whatever theory.
Yeah. So let's see here. Stroke width. So
careful. Son of a gun. Listen, after over a year of memeing, I can't say I don't deserve it. So
yeah.
We'll have to make up for it Wednesday. That's okay.
I know you will. It's going to happen no matter what.
We can upload custom backgrounds, right? Okay.
Oh, you can actually, yeah. Well, man, I don't know about you, but yeah, you can. So you can actually export the image if you want to. So that's really slick. And can I move this? No. Okay. So yeah, just take some practice. All right.
In the edit on the name, there's a spot for avatar and a spot for logo.
Yeah, logo, you can actually add the logo for the stream, which is my crack smoking StreamYard logo that I was going to use. I decided against it. Let's see here.
So
hey, Deepole, what's up? He usually follows me over from the Midnight's Edge After Dark stream. I couldn't go. I hadn't watched the movie, so it wouldn't have been useful. So So yeah, I'm telling you, Bible studies are going to be lit from now on.
That's pretty awesome.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and then you can take.
You'll tell Melly Mac about this.
I will. She can put all kinds of words on the whiteboard. So let me take that down. Sorry.
So I put my logo on. Where did that end up going? Did you see any of that?
I don't know. I think I got to take the chat off the screen. Give me a second.
Oh, it's just on the little side. Small circle. I don't know where that would. Maybe if I turn my camera off. No?
Nope. I don't know.
So we do have custom backgrounds we can upload, which is pretty cool. Thing that you can do that.
And that's where you go. Speaker.
So that's pretty cool.
Yep. Anyways, so let's I'm just kidding. So yeah. This is really slick, man. I think and there's more stuff, believe it or not. You can do slideshows, which, whatever. Media files is good. AI generated image, animated caption, speaker, editors. Oh, wow. Jeez, dude. All right. I am in love with EVMUX. I have got to say, wow. Oh, so I wanted to try something with Bible.
How do you compare it to Restream?
It's eating Restream's lunch right now. I'm sorry. It just
okay,
is.
Good. I haven't bought Restream yet. So.
No, and that's why
I made sure not to buy anything till we're done with the series. That's for sure.
And chat, this is why I'm doing this. This is money out of my pocket. I could have got a free trial. I did not. I wanted to make sure that I felt the sting, just like I did with OneStream Live, which sucked. Worse than anything that we've tested so far. I want to put my money on the line because that's what matters. You can be like, well, I didn't pay for it. Once you put your money in there, because honestly, if you're in a group or you're streaming, you're buying the annual option because it's way cheaper. If you can afford to do that, that's the best way to go. And the best part is the coupon codes you find out here for EVMUX, some of them work. I saved 10% off paying for 1 month.
Pretty cool.
So you can actually, there's actually, most times that it's all crap. But so let's see here. I want to see
just like when you Google the coupon code.
Yeah. So the other thing the coupon code, I think it was a weird one, but it worked. It was something, I can't remember what it was because it was odd, but it worked. I'll just schedule stream. Yeah. So, yep. You should tier all the OBS. Yeah. No. So, hey, check this out. How long have you been here, Yo Pops? I need to share it. Hold on. Let me get the check this out, dude. You need to get this. Somebody scream.
Yo.
There you go.
I think it only does one person at a time.
Well, yeah, but if he's playing music on a stream, he DJs actually. This would be baller.
Yeah, for his stream, that would look awesome.
It would, because there's all kinds of options. There's he can actually do it from music coming in. You can do like this, where you have it, and you can change the the corners and stuff like that. It's pretty slick. So yeah, there we go. I thought so. So let me try. I want to try the Bible app. So the cool thing is I can double click on any of these widgets and it brings up my settings. I don't have to go filter through everything. It just takes me right to it. So
can you give any of us mod power type features?
I can add. I think I can add people as a seat, but I can't do it on the fly.
Okay. So before it starts.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, but it does not give me that option beforehand. So, let's see. Ooh, that's very extra. Okay, we're gonna go King James here. Let's do it. Ooh, there's some good ones. This is somebody I think that actually enjoys using the Bible.
Dude, you could actually learn the Bible, as you're streaming. Like I could just, as I stream, awesome. I could just go one per day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we'll just do. I can do whatever I want to here with the colors. That looks kind of evil. Let's not do that. There we go. All right, so I can look up stuff. So let me look up something. Let's see. I'm just typing in the word strong. All right.
Joshua 1:9. Yeah.
Yep. So you can do that. You can do. I'm not going to do the other one, but end of the world. So yeah, you can. Okay,
that's
guys.
Awesome.
Yeah. If you want it, this is the based platform. Yep. You can admit. Okay, so I can. How do I do that? I just want to keep it in here, and we'll end here pretty soon because we've been going through a lot of stuff, and we'll get our final thoughts. But let me actually get that off there, and I'll go back to the dynamic scene to kind of keep it easy. All right. So how do I do that, Smoo? If you don't mind me asking, to be co-host, I did not see an option. I did not. All right. Settings. Where is my settings?
Is he talking about while it's currently going on or beforehand?
Allow the moderator and me to find. So I'm trying to look for it. I've used as much stuff as I possibly can, but I can't because I can kick people for sure. Top right, unless you want to leave the room. Yeah, I gotcha. What's new? Thanks for everybody watching out there, by the way. I know. Let me.
Hey, people want to learn about this stuff.
Yeah, well, it's just fun to mess around with because you guys have both brought up stuff I didn't even think of. And there's a lot of stuff in here. I might not have covered everything, but I think I covered enough to show you guys this is the option. The problem is when I saw it, and it's not an indignation against anybody else. I'm not dunking on anybody, but I'm not saying this for any particular reason. It's because I do branding and graphic design and video for a reason. Obviously, it looks silly right now, but I want granular control of the things that I make, if at all possible. And obviously, with these pro scenes, where we can just go in here and just add whatever gosh darn thing that we want to, like have the viewer count right here. This is pretty slick. We could just have it right here, and you could just talk and bring up stuff all the time. You could set this up like if you really wanted to. If you're just streaming by yourself, you could set up like a Geeks and Gamers or Ryan Kennel or Josiah Rises type of commentary where you just have, like one singular screen and overlay, and you could just talk while you do it. So it could just be one singular person, like right down here. Oh, sorry.
And then off over to here, have your presentation. I like that very much.
Yeah. So you could really get down to the nitty gritty. Now, it's not easy, but that's part of the fun. It shouldn't be easy. It should be difficult because you want that control and you want to be able to build it. You don't want to be. That's one thing that Restream could do better. I still think it's a great option. We'll get into that here shortly, but the granular control I have over this stream right now and the built-in widgets and the fact that I can have a ingest stream to filter games through here and have it look nice. I'm telling you, man, this is where it's at. This is the new shit. I've already cussed. So this is really nice. So all right, let's you know what? Let's use that whiteboard. This is gonna come in handy right now.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a big good wrap up.
Yep. So we'll just grade everything, and
that's the way I want to end my streams. It'd be like, okay, what are we doing next between now and the next stream? Let's go over it right here.
And you can resize this to be whatever you want.
Yeah, that's perfect.
As long as it's 16 by 9, apparently, but that's okay. It is what it is. So
that's fine.
All right. Yep. I'm sure there's ways to fix it, but all right, let's do it. Now, if it would let me just move the gosh darn screen, that would be great.
Can you just do like positive and negative or something?
Yeah. Well, so let's do this. Okay, so let's try notes. Remove that. That would be fun. Let's do notes here. Apps and widgets. There is a notes app. Oh, it's notes for myself. That's awesome. Doesn't help anybody else. But
so just like lecture notes?
Yeah. So you can add notes for yourself. All right. Apps and widgets. Display and show. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay, so I can use this as a Word file.
There's a rabbit named Ruby.
That's silly. All right. So, right. No, this is going off the rails pretty quick. Okay. There we go. All right. Huge. All right.
Can't really see it.
Yep. So it's pretty rudimentary. That's because I haven't typed anything yet. Okay. So we're going to start with what we started with first, which is Rumble Studio. Can't. Okay, so once you're so we'll just keep it easy here. We'll go normal. Okay, Rumble Studio. Okay, so we're going to do the grade if you're using it for a group, and the grade if you're using it for a single streamer. It's F for a group, C plus if you're just starting out. Okay, so okay, platform group to small. Okay. So Rumble Studio. And then we had Restream, which was, I would give that, honestly, now that we've laid it all on the table, I would give that an A minus for honestly both.
I agree with that. Yeah.
I think most people would.
Yeah. Before today was my favorite.
Yeah. And then we have OneStream.
F tier. Yeah. Not impressed.
Can you put the general price on there too?
Yeah. So, yep. So we will do that. We'll just do free, which is what it was. For free, Rumble Studio is okay. It's honestly, if you just want to cut your teeth, perfect. This is, problem is I don't really remember.
I might have it.
I actually do have a list pulled up, but I have a list.
Tab.
Yep. I was impressed with the pricing of Restream because you said if you do the annual plan, it comes out to like $16 a month, I think.
Yeah, it's under 20.
Pretty good, starting out.
Yeah, let me pull up my I have my notes.
I got it right here.
Okay.
So standard, it's $16 a month, billed as $190 yearly.
Okay, so $190 a month. We're just going to go for the high end. It's $19 a month. This one was $15 a month, which was doesn't matter if it doesn't do anything, because you can't even brand it at that level. So Rumble Studio, Restream, OneStream Live, and then we have EVMUX, which has completely won me over today. A plus for the Bible.
Absolutely, yeah.
Which is really awesome. But honestly, A plus across the board. It's honestly easy to use. If you just keep it in dynamic scene like this, you move people around, you share your screen. Like I'll just, of course, freaking YouTube. Let's see. I don't have anything. Okay, here you go. If I just want to share a screen, I can do this, and cool. have it be like, where we talk about it, and then we go back. It's honestly good if you want that. But for somebody like me, that's a power user that really wants to get in there and really just kind of make something special, I have that ability to, like this. So EVMUX, that was per month. It was a little more expensive, but I think it's worth it because I has everything I want, everything I need. Even $12, 12 participants on screen at the same time, which doesn't happen often. But if we have like a bigger streamer on, and say like Jess wants to get on, which she doesn't most of the time, let's say she wants to, should we have room to accommodate that for everybody on the GCA and 2 guests? So that's pretty awesome. So this one is,
so that was 12 total.
It's $25. Yeah, 12 total. So one guest, an entire and the starting lineup of a football team could be on your stream. So
yeah, especially if you have a couple of people that are not going to speak, they're going to do like the X-ray girl and just not speak and work producers,
Yeah, and that's the other thing. If you're a producer, like you guys won't be able to hear him, but I will remove. So say something, Isaac.
I hear him.
Yep. So as a producer, you can be in the background and make things happen.
That's really cool. If you guys are like, hey, I dropped this in the private chat, check it out, but then the stream doesn't hear you. That's awesome. I like that.
Yeah. And it needs to quit making. I need to see if I can turn that off. It's making the URL. It's putting like a ghost face in there. So, but that's a minor complaint. But I like it. And you can change, I don't know if you guys saw that Stinger transition. You can actually kind of, let's see, do this. So if I change, I can go like that and have it transition smoothly. Or if you really wanted to shine them on, I think you can add your own, but I'm not sure. But it has this, where we could do this. Like say we transition to it, we can go like this, and it'll transition. So you can really have at it there. Especially cool when you play the intros and the outro. Yes, absolutely. So I'm liking it. I saw some people using EVMUX, and it was just kind of like a little too much animation for me. I don't like that. If it is going to be animated, it has to be like that. And they do have those options, so I'm very happy to see that. So, anyways, we went a little over, but that's just because I'm so smitten with this platform. So obviously it's A pluses, but what is your guys' favorite? I know what Drew's is probably going to be, but what is your guys' favorite part, like parts that you weren't expecting from this to be used in your streams coming up?
Yeah, I like the whiteboard feature. Sounds like it's easy to use. I'm sure it will when I'm actually driving. Yeah, that mic feature to that walkie-talkie to individually talk to individuals. I'm liking that. That prize wheel type deal. Just a lot of these features that like I have all these ideas of how I want like a stream to go, but I don't know how to make it happen. So, and this, I think this will basically solve a lot of those solve a lot of those questions that I have. Be like, is this even possible? And a lot of things that you just did, be like, yep, that's actually possible. We can make that happen. And then with a little practice, me, a complete noob when it comes to stuff, can look pretty good doing it.
And on the top of the stream window, see if they can. Oh, we'll probably try it later. My brain's cooked. I'm sorry, Smo, but I went hard.
Yeah, I mean, I like Restream, just playing around with the free version.
Thank you.
The last week or so, but this is so much better than what I've been.
Yeah, but Restream's not bad. Like seriously, like if they have a sale or something, or if you just want to use the free, you can get a lot done there, man. It's honestly a really fit and finished platform. But this, if you know what you're doing and you're willing to spend the time with something like these pro scenes, that's an awful. Oh, that's cool. If you have the ability to kind of get in there and move assets around, you can really make something professional, like legitimately, like primetime professional. So I highly recommend if you're willing to, if you want to get into that, the sky's the limit for things that you can add. And you can add web widgets. So you can add Streamlabs. If people have Streamlab donations, you can do that, all that kind of stuff. So
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I think it gives another level of professionality. Like it ups you just as a noob. Like Drew was saying, someone new like me, I don't know hardly anything about how to stream. And having all these tools and widgets and stuff you can do is pretty cool. And I think it's going to impress people. Being a smaller streamer, being like all this stuff you can do is pretty awesome. So I think I'm sold on EVMUX, to be honest. It's worth it for the few extra bucks, and I think you can get the most out of it, to be honest. So
yeah. And aside from a few nitpicks, which are very small, like everything being on the left, I got used to it by the end of the stream. Doesn't bother me whatsoever. Yeah.
You're just driving over in Europe right now. That's about it. So
yeah. Yeah, except I'm conquering it like we probably should. They probably need our help right now.
Go get a castle.
Yes.
Let's go take back London, Stan, right now. So
yes.
Yeah. So what's going on with that?
Well, maybe you should tune in to Isaac's streams. He'll there
every
you
Monday
go.
night. Appreciate it.
Anywho, so I'm going to end it right now. I don't want it to go too long. Thank you guys so much for coming on. We really kind of, I think we found the car to buy here. So I think this is it. I think EVMUX is the option. So
yeah,
without further ado, that's it. I don't have an outro, but thank you everybody in the chat. And thank you very much, especially to Smoo for giving us all of that information.
Yeah. Good insight.
If you could just, we'll have to bring him on, or I'll have to talk to him when we get into this, but he's been super helpful. So people like him and Tomby are really awesome. They help people out that need it for free. So
yeah, maybe do a final episode,
Oh yes. We're doing a mad scientist episode next week. I'm going to try to do some weird options for those of us that don't want to pay money. So
that's pretty cool. Hey, I'm cheap too. So if I can save a buck, I'm
you're not going to be able to do this, but I just wanted to mess around. So yeah, I think on that one, we'll do our final thoughts, hopefully get a few more people on. So, all right. Well, the links are in the chat, and I'm just going to call it. So Everybody say bye, and thanks for coming on StreamYard Sucks.
StreamYard sucks, and I miss you.
Peace.